What's up, kings, queens? It's your boy Beard Samson. This is gonna be a quick vid on how to get your beard going. You know, when you're starting from scratch and you want to get you a nice thick beard. We got a comment from the back beat band. Thank you for that comment. Salute to that subscriber. We really appreciate the comments, all the comments that we get on the channel. So his question slash comment was, everyone is talking about taking care of the beard. No one is talking about how to get it going thick and nice. Can you do a video on how to grow it? The steps it takes to get it going. Alright, we appreciate that comment as well as that question. Well, for me, in my opinion, what it takes to get a beard growing thick and nice, you gotta have the shape of your beard in your mind on how you like, on what you like or whatever. I like the way James Harden beard look. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like the way a couple more guys' beards look, but the way he styled it, the way it's cut, I tried to mimic that in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people even call me James Harden. From sideways. I got my fitted cap on or whatever. But how to get it going? Okay, we starting off from the jump. Like you got a smooth face and you want to start growing a beard. First off, stop shaving. Throw away all your razors, man. And you got to make up in your mind that you're going to have to do the time, the in-between time, as I call it, when your face looking all ugly and shit. You know what I'm saying? My thing is like when your face barely growing, look like your face dirty and shit because you got the hair just barely growing out. See, that's the part you're going to have to actually get past when the motherfucker ugly and shit, because there's a lot of people that can't go past that. And then it's going to be itching and shit like that. So you got to have patience, king. Make sure you got the patience and make up in your mind that a beard is what you want. It's well worth it to join this beard game, man. I'm telling you, it is. So once you make up in your mind that that's what you want, and you're gonna actually throw away your razor, so stop shaving. You know what I'm saying? You could trim it up on how you want it or whatever, but just stop shaving. When I first started growing my beard, I just let my shit woof the fuck out. And the reason why I would do that is because I like when my shit was, looking or whatever, but mine was patchy. It was very patchy in the beginning, so I had to put a lot of work in to get my shit connected and everything. So it's gonna take time. That's why I say you're gonna have to decide to put that patience in there with it when you start growing it. All right, now you're gonna have to get you some biotin. You can get them gummies. I got a video on here where you got the gummies. You know what I'm saying? I think it's Nature's Bounty gummies. Me and my wife be using or whatever. It's for like hair, skin, and nails. But we take those every day or whatever. So get the vitamins going. Don't wash it as much, because you can make it dry and really brittle. So what you do is you wash it seldom, but you have to condition it more. The times that you want to wash it or whatever, just condition it, because your hair be getting wet on your face when you take a shower. You got to wash your face, right? So as soon as you wash your face, even a small beard, condition it. Put a little condition in there. Always, the hair is gonna be very tough and rough. Especially like if you got gray hairs growing out too, you're gonna have to condition the shit out of that gray hair, man. Cause that gray hair some stubborn motherfuckers. You hear me? They stubborn than a motherfucker. So if you growing a beard and you got gray hair, man, you got an uphill battle to fight with them motherfuckers, man. Cause it's stubborn as shit. But you can win. I ain't said the shit was impossible though. You know what I'm saying? It's not impossible. It's gonna be hard, not impossible. So when I hear not impossible, that shit to me say doable. That's what the fuck that mean to me. Alright. So now when you're growing your beard or whatever, right? You throw away your razors, you ain't touching the shit no more. Just let it woof the fuck out. If you need to try to make it look good in the in-between stages and stuff like that, get you some of that hair fiber shit. Go to fucking Sally's or something like that, Topics. Just use something to just fill in the little spots that look like it's spaced out where it's not filled or whatever, so you can actually line up without touching your hair. You can line it up with that follicle shit so that you ain't touching none of your hair. You're gonna still let your beard woof the fuck out all the way. So now you gotta make sure you maintain the LCO method, that liquid cream and that oil. The liquid, what it does is it go in there and softens the hair up. Like as soon as you get out the shower, that liquid softens the hair up. Then what the cream does, the cream gets in there to actually put the goodness and all of that shit in there that you need to be doing right before you finna get ready to go to sleep. And that oil closes the door on all that stuff that you just did, and it locks in the moisture, it locks in all the goodness and everything inside of the beard. So keep doing the LCO method. The more you do it, the better you're gonna train your hair. For future times to come, that you're gonna need that, because you know, like my texture, it actually balls up, it's real tightly curled. You know, my shit nappy as fuck. You know, a lot of people don't like to say nappy, that's what the fuck it is, nappy, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, you can say tightly curled, I say nappy. Well, if you wanna unnap that motherfucker, you need to put some shit on there and straighten that shit the fuck out. The more you keep it moist and wet, you know, you can smooth that hair over and it trains better. You know, that's why people put grease on their head to get waves and shit. Putting the grease on there to help train your hair. You know, you keep cutting it, put the grease on there, keep training. Then you put your wave cap on. Well, you know, we not fortunate enough to be able to put a wave cap on the fucking beard. But I got some more little techniques you can use to stretch that out, but that'll be another video. So we back to the video on how to get it started. So how you get it going is make sure that you get you some products that you actually like, that agrees with your hair. Of course, you know, I like the Hawaiian Silky, the Wave Nouveau, you know, for my beard or whatever. But when you first starting out, if you're gonna grow a big beard, what I messed up and I did when I first started growing a beard is I wanted my hair to be all slick and straight and look good at a lower stage. So I even put Murray's grease on it to get my hair to straighten out so it'll look all nice and neat whenever I lined it up. You know, when I was going out to the club or whatever, I want to line my shit up and then for it to look nice and all the hair all nice and laid down and shit. I want to train it like that. But what that did was, that fucked me up in the long run with my big beard, because all of my hair grew a certain way and it started to wave up a little bit or whatever. But you know, I had to kind of redo that shit. I actually had to cut it down a little bit to get that shit to grow back and grow out like I wanted it to grow. Okay, now, when you first start on your beard, throw away your razors, you know that. Number 2, be patient. You know it's gonna take patience. It's gonna itch a little bit when you first getting out of there, and it might not have all the hair in the places that you want the hair to be. So you just gotta know that you gotta have patience. And make sure that you're always moisturizing and conditioning your hair every day. There's not one product that you can put in your beard that's gonna last you all fucking day. That's a do-all, cure-all, heal-all. That's not possible. You're gonna have to put in the work, King. You're gonna have to put in the work. Every day, every night, every morning. Do your morning routine before you get ready to go to work. If you gotta get up a little earlier in order to get your morning routine going, that's what you gotta do, man. You beard game now. That's what the fuck it takes. Before you go to sleep, now I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes I done got fucking lazy. You know what I did a couple times? I had them fuck around and did when I got out the shower. I fuck around and I went to fucking sleep. I got out the shower, I was like, oh, this water on it, my beard was feeling so soft because the water was in it. And I said, you know what, all this shit got tired. I said, I'm gonna lay my motherfucking ass down. Fuck that shit. I ain't gonna put shit on my beard. I'm just gonna lay the fuck down. Let me tell you what the fuck happened to me. Let me tell you what the fuck happened to me the next morning. When I got up, when I tried to comb that motherfucker, I was like, what the fuck is going on with my hair? Man, when I tell you I ain't never seen no hair had balled up, I thought somebody had put a root on me. I thought I had a fucking root on me. Your hair ever been that nappy? The way that shit feel like a nigga done cut you under your chin? You ever felt like somebody done cut your skin because you trying to comb your hair and that shit was nappy? King, don't do it. So I told myself I ain't gonna be lazy no more. So now I make sure I do my LCO method at night. I go on and lock that LCO method on in the morning when I get ready to leave. And then in between the time, if I just feel like, if I done look down and my beard sideways or something or whatever, and I don't want it to look sideways and I want to kind of pick it out a little bit, not comb it, but kind of pick it out, not comb all the way through, because you fucking your shit up when you comb all the way through. You got to be gentle with your hair. So what I do is I spray that Wave Nouveau on there, get it soft, let that Wave Nouveau sit in there a little bit, And then I just kind of pick it. I won't go all the way out with it and pull it all the way out because then I don't want to pull my hair out. So what I do is I pick it and keep it going to that motherfucker, and then soon I'm going all the way through. Because now it done picked out that Wade Nouveau done got in there and done made all the motherfuckers pay attention to what they need to pay attention to, and I'm good. I'm good. So now let's recap because I don't want this video to be too long, man. First thing you do is throw away your razors. Number two, you got to make sure that you want this. You got to make sure that beard gang is what you want because it's going to take patience. It's going to take time. You ain't just going to grow this shit in 6 months. Maybe even a year, you probably ain't going to grow it like you want to. And then it's going to take you to trim a little bit to get back right. Some hair might grow longer than the other. Trim it back down and get it back right. But pretty much to get your beard started, throw away your razors and let it grow. That's it. Get your favorite moisturizers, your conditioners, your favorite shampoo. Make sure it ain't too harsh. Make sure it ain't drying your beard out. And that's it. Just let it go. It's real simple. It's that easy. Now for the parts that you actually have to go and the patchy parts and stuff, you might have to derm roll that. You might have to derm roll it to get it to try to grow or whatever and take your vitamins. Oh, and another thing, make sure you're drinking plenty of water, King. A lot of you probably have a problem with your hair drying up. It ain't because of the moisturizer that you're putting in it, but we are what we eat too though. So like if you ain't getting enough water inside of your body, what you think that's doing with your beard? Your beard drying out from the inside out. You're not getting the water from the inside in the follicles to help your shit grow. You gotta put water in your system, King. All of that shit help, man. All of it help. All of that shit help. That's how you start growing a beard. And if you want it thick and nice, you just gotta take care of it. It takes you to do something to your beard every day. 365, you need to do something to your beard. 365. 7 days a week, 365. You got to touch it. You got to do something to it. Moisturizing, LCO. Touching it. Even massaging it around it to help the blood flow. Help the blood get in there. That help your hair grow. That even help help it grow faster. Just touch it. You know what I'm saying? And messing with the bottom and the massaging and stuff. That helps it. Well, kings, queens, I appreciate you guys watching this video. A shout out to the back beat band. Thank you for the comment and the question. And I hope this video answered that question for you. Please let me know. All right. Samson.